Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's brand new comic book day, and new comics are hitting the shelves. And in my hands is one of those releases. It's Captain America Volume 1, Winter in America, collecting the first 6 issues of the latest volume of Captain America. So it's by Ta-Nehisi Coates as a writer, Leinil Francis Yu is penciler, Gerry Alanguilan you are the inkers, Joe Caramagna and Cory Petit are the letterers. Alright, so there's been some issues with me with the Marvel Universe in that you had this huge event, Secret Empire, no matter how much of a disaster that was, it just kind of ended and didn't seem like it got dealt with afterwards. Captain America was kind of restored, saved the day, rah-rah, Hydra's defeated, yet, this whole world going fascist, turning in your neighbors, and everything's hunky-dory. Makes no sense whatsoever. So what Coates is doing is brilliantly using that story, kind of the follow-up to it. This feels like the real good follow-up to it. But what he's doing is also, what Captain America is a reflection or exploration of the socio and political events that are occurring, and he's doing exactly that. We have a force, an unknown group. You find out who they are as the story continues, who are recruiting Americans who feel left behind. Many of them had stood up to fight Hydra and then kind of were thrown to the side, or in general they've lost their jobs, factories closed. Think Trump country. These are people who had been voting for Trump. They feel like the system has left them, and they're being recruited. And on top of that, you also have this concept of Captain America no longer being part of the American government, not really representing the American ideals anymore, since the whole fascist Hydra thing. And you've got a really fascinating exploration of the real world America, what's going on, not just really here, but also Europe as well. But also the concept of what happens when those American ideals are kind of are just kind of lost in many ways. It's an amazing run so far. It is so many layers. If you don't like politics and comics, it's just as good of punching the bad guy and Captain America being Captain America. You don't have to go into that depth. I think that's what I really like about what Coates is doing with this series, is that it is very layered. There is that simple layer of Captain America being Captain America, beating up bad guys, fighting Hydra, fighting nukes, trying to figure out what's going on, and then there's this depth that seems to go on for just layers and layers and layers. And you can enjoy it on either level. And, I know people sit there and say, oh, this is SJW bullshit. You know what? If you want to read into that, fine. You're going to be missing out on a really great series, and that's your problem. But this is just Captain America being Captain America. Captain America has always been political in some way, and this is kind of the part of just the DNA of the series, and it's just, again, an amazing run. This is, I think, up there of Brubaker's run, as far as being awesome recent runs. This is just really, 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 really good. As I said, punching for the punching, and then for those who want a little bit more, there's more. The art is absolutely top notch. Let me give you some of the great. I mean, it's not really too shocking as far as how good the art is, considering artist and team and all that. It's really, really cool. Fantastic art. It's top-notch stuff. So, kind of give some ideas. So, nukes are kind of being this important thing playing throughout the story. It's just, this is just really well done, pulling in real-world events, things that are going on, and using it really well as far as driving this narrative. As far as extras, there's not much. We got a bunch of extra covers, some variants on there, and then we got the normal covers kind of splitting everything up. But that's about it. There's really nothing else. So this has Captain America 1 through 6, and then Free Comic Book Day, Captain America number 1. It's amazing. It's absolutely fantastic. I think Captain America is one of the best series that Marvel's putting out right now. It's up there. Go get it. If you haven't read this, go check it out. Great art. Just Captain America being Captain America. Some really cool enemies, some that are new, and some great twists and turns. It's out in comic shops now. Go get it. Support your local comic shop. There's a link beneath this video. Tell you if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. There's affiliate links. It's one of those is a bookstore, and bookstores will be out in about 2 weeks, but go support your comic shops. Speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it, and we like to be transparent as to what we get for free. Thank you for watching. Now, if you're into Captain America, if you're into Marvel, if you're into comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.